usual, so pretty good.
Hello.
Howdy.
Let me decide what deck I'm playing here. As a heads up, is it okay if I stream this game?
Sure.
Sure.
I mean, I'm not here in the world. I'm just playing a Ghidorah deck. We're going to try at least.
Combo Eudora or Zellia?
Say that again?
Combo Eudora or Value?
Hopefully the end goal is to have land slowly become creatures.
Okay, so you're playing like what is it? The like living lands and stuff, or an ambush commander?
Something like that, yeah. I have a few. I don't think I have the living lands one. I think I have the life and limb.
Yeah, Life and Limb. That's the one I was thinking of.
Living lands is one, but that's a scary one in case everything decides to fucking board wipe. I'll be out of the game for sure.
Yeah. First hand is not keepable.
Alright, I think I want to play my Planeswalker deck. I will say, this deck is technically a 4 by Moxfield's rating because it has a Worldfire in it. I do not cast the Worldfire unless it gets me the win, because I also do not want to reset the game and have everyone go back to 1 life and then make it just be a coin flip. That's really boring. I'd rather it guarantee that I win. So ideally, the goal is get a Planeswalker emblem out and then resolve a, what is it, like 8 mana spell? I forget, 9 mana spell.
Cool with that.
Cool.
Anybody? I know that. I don't want to pressure anybody else to saying yes, though.
I'm just here.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just here to poop zombies and draw a card.
Yeah, it's just one way to win, because I realized this deck was like very good at getting my walkers out and controlling the board, but not a lot of my emblems are actually like game-winning emblems on their own. I was like, I need some way to close things out.
Makes sense.
I feel like if I add Treachery in this deck, I'm probably gonna actually have some mana around. But it's an expensive card to buy, so.
Oh, and another win con in this is a Helix Pinnacle. That's about it.
Damn, that's a hard one. Yeah, I will mulligan. Oh, sorry, I thought we had orders.
Oh no. I think we do, because I was definitely not the first one in here. But I'm still, I still haven't even drawn my first hand, so.
Someone's got a Denzo play mat. What?
Thanks. Novice, you were first one in here actually, because I was second.
I was? Wow. Okay. Well, I'll shuffle then. Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
Closing my eyes, opening them. Oh, let's go. Yeah, I think if I add Warren Soul Trader and Choo-Choo City, it's gonna be a pretty nasty zombie deck.
Yeah, I don't see myself going very far with this. Well, just wing it.
This might be okay? Question mark? I could regret my life choices. We shall see.
Please have 3 lands. so it's actually 3 lands. The fuck. It's such a terrible thing. Ah. Yeah, fuck it. I'll keep it. Anybody not ready?
I'm good to go.
Ready?
Go. I'll draw for
Good.
turn. I'm gonna play Swamp and pass. I won't do anything for 3 turns though.
I will Island Preordain. And I'll go ahead and top, because I need mana. Pass the turn.
I will draw. I will slap down an Evolving Wilds, and I will pass the turn. And I guess for the sake of
Draw.
simplicity, I'm just going to crack it right now for a mountain.
I'll play a forest and then an elvish mystic and pass.
I'll draw for the turn. I'm gonna play a Swamp and I'll pass turn.
I will play a Morphic Pool and cast Bird. Pass the turn.
Okay. I will draw. Okay, cool. I might have made the wrong decision with the land I chose, but who cares? I'll slap down a Plains, and I'm going to pass the turn as well.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Cook chat. This is all I can do. I'll tap 2 for a Scythe Cat Tub. And I'll pass.
No land drip. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Underground River. And I will pass.
I will play an Underground Sea. I will tap 3, and I will enchant Novice with a Curse of Verbosity. I'll put it right here. So anyone attacks Novice, you get to draw a card, and I'll get to draw a card.
Let me
well
double
then-
check Curse of Verbosity really quick.
Yep.
Enchanted player. Okay, so you cannot attack my planeswalkers and get cards.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah, it does have that internal safeguard, whatever. Damage at you, Novice.
Ow. Oh, it's
Draw
SR
what?
damage too, right? Yeah.
Pass the turn.
Okay, heckin' birds. I will draw. Okay. Okay, this I'm doing decently for myself here. I'm going to pay 3, and I'm gonna summon Chandra, Dressed to Kill. And then I'm going to tick her up to 4 to ping Goblin for a damage.
I've done nothing to deserve this.
I'll pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Yeah, Cook Cat. Alright, first I'm gonna move to combat. I'll swing the Scythe Tub at Novice
Ow.
and prayers that I get another land.
I was gonna say, at least you haven't played a land per turn.
Hey yo, we're fucking cooked.
Oh
All right.
no.
Who the second main? Pass the turn.
Well, if it's at the land, I'm cooked too. I'll draw. It is not a land. So I am cooked as well, because for my land for turn, I'm gonna play Temple of the False God. First, I only have 4 lands, not 5. I'm gonna play 2 and cast Bluesky familiar. It's a flying 1/1 that reduces my white and black spell by 1. Oh, and with that, that will be my turn. I will pass to you.
I will tap one for a Soul Ring. I'll then tap a Soul Ring for Liquid Metal Torque. I'll tap out here. Why not? I'll play a Curious Inquiry on my bird. So when my bird deals damage, I will make a clue. And gives it +1/+1. Now I'll play and equip some Lava Spur boots. And I'm not that worried about Dress to Kill, so I will point 3 at your face there, Novice.
Ow!
Make a clue, and draw a card. Oh, land for turn.
Okay. I'll draw. Okay, let's try this. I'm going to put down another planes. I'm going to tick Chandra up to 5 to deal a damage to Goblin again for some reason. I don't know why, she just feels like the appealing target here. I'm then going to make that a total of 5 mana. I'm going to play All Will Be One. Whenever one or more counters are put on a permanent or player, whenever I put one or more counters on a permanent or player, All Will Be One deals that much damage to target opponent, creature an opponent controls, or planeswalker an opponent controls. I will pass the turn.
It's a pretty powerful with Planeswalkers.
A little bit.
Oh, untap,
I'm also
upkeep.
I also have the.
Bring on
I'm
the
slightly
stack.
annoyed. I get it's a
Oh.
red effect, but it slightly bothers me that the 2 characters in the art are Elish Norn and Nissa, notably not red characters.
Forest is land per turn. With that comes
let's go.
in. Put a +1 target on creature. It will be the Scythe Cub. Alright. Let's see. Do we wing it? We wing it. Tap 3 for a Courser of Prufix. I will shift my board so you all can see the top card now. Please be a forest. It is somewhat close.
It's
Okay.
that's sort of a weird. That's like a crystallized forest, kind of.
I will move to combat. No reason to. Now I know what's up top. Loki, you chilling over there? What you got? What is that?
A 1/1 flyer.
All right, I will swing a
Got
3/3
no
with
block. You wanna go over
trample. At
I
you.
will declare no blockers.
Alrighty. I will move to second main and go to instep and pass.
On top of keep draw. Well, I'm gonna move directly to combat and swing a novice for 1.
Ow!
It's
Draw
my
a
first time.
This
I draw a
person's
card.
doing a lot, actually.
That's great.
And I'm not getting any of
Yeah.
the cards that I need to make this deck do
And
the thing it
that's-
wants to do.
Draw 2 cards and none of them are lands. So that is very unfortunate. Do I wanna cast this for 1? Not really. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay 3 to 2, well, 1 black and 2 generic, reduced by 1 because of my thing. I'm gonna cast Lost Monarch of Kifnir. It's a 4/4 zombie that has afflict 3 and gives other zombie you control afflict 3. So if it becomes blocked, the defender loses 3 life. And at the beginning of my second main phase, if a player was dealt combat damage by a zombie, I mail 3 and I can return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand. And I have 7 cards in hand, so I will pass to
Alright. So, how much of a villain am I?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'll cast an Imperial Plate.
Ooh!
Imperial
That's
Click.
the one that's equal to the number of cards in hand, right?
Right now it's 6.
No, I was
I'll move
asking
to
if that
equip.
was the one that I'm thinking of. I just can't spell apparently or click on it.
Imperial.
Got it.
MP,
Plus,
EMPY.
What? Oh. EMPY. Imperial.
plate. Yep.
Plate. I heard click like Vendilion click. Okay. Oh yeah, that's
That's the one I thought it was.
that sure is a thing.
I'm curious to see what this theme is because I thought about building these two as partners.
It feels
but had
like
no
the
idea
theme
what
is
the
just make bird big and then kill.
I-
make bird big and draw a card.
The thing is, I love Curious Obsession. So having evasive 2-drop commander means I can get my draw engine online early.
How much
And
damage?
then a bird currently is at 9 power. If I
don't like
attack
this.
novice, it's 10 power.
I don't like this.
Also, if I attack novice, I get another chance to draw a layout.
Can you stop?
What if I stop next turn?
How much damage?
Oh,
And damage.
that curse! I've never seen a curse do so much incentivizing. Right?
I
since,
was like originally fine with it because I'm like that incentivizes them to attack me and not
Save
my
you.
walkers. But unfortunate, and also the I don't have the cards that make my deck do the thing that it wants to do right now, which is a pain in the ass. Well, cool,
I'll pass the turn.
cool.
You'll play a ghostly prison eventually.
Someday perhaps. I am going to slap down a mountain. I'm going to take Chandra up to 6. 1 damage to your face, please. 2 damage to your face. 1 from Chandra, and then 1 from all of you.
all will be one.
And then I'll use that floating red, and to make that 4. 5. I am going to summon Sarkon the Masterless. 5 damage to your face, Goblin.
Oh, I
Alright, 5
see.
damage.
Oh my god, that's how it works. That's right.
And then...
Oh, I just puked a little bit.
And then I'm going to take Sarkon down to 2 to make myself a dragon, because for some reason I feel like I need a flyer. And then I'm going to pass the turn.
Give me 1 second. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw the card no one knows about.
That's a dragon.
Heyo. I
Let's
may play lands from the
go.
top of my library. I will then uptick the Scythe Cub, and I will gain 1 life. I'm winning.
I can't stop winning.
We'll step 2 for the Emerald Medallion that no one knows about. Because why not? I still don't know what I can do here, but we'll tap 2 more. 1 reduced less with the Mothborn Hydra. Enters with a +1 counter on it.
This seems pretty good.
Trample, it's just a 1/1. Whenever a land enters, it doubles the number of counters on that creature. I will move to combat. You know what? I'm gonna sit here. Well, hold on.
Also, whenever you attack, all my dragons deal 1 damage to each attacking creature, which is 1 right now. Whenever you attack me, specifically.
I thought it was walkers. Or a planeswalker.
Or planeswalker you control, yeah.
Yep. Cool. You know what? I'm gonna mind my business, and I'm going to pass the turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Nope, it is not a land. That is very unfortunate. Starting to piss me off real bad.
There we go. Trying to get some extra space here.
So sad.
Do this next time. Be like it's a 2/4.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do
I
this.
actually
I'll
really
let-
like that.
I don't have white. Yeah, I'm screwed right now. I'm so sad. Can't use this. Can't use this. Can't use this. Can't use this.
I mean, do
Can't
you?
use this.
How
Can't
big
use
is
this,
your
can't-
bird?
It's a 1/1. So if I swing at you, it dies.
Oh, and it's your discounter too.
So unfortunately, I think I'm just gonna have to pass turn and discard Prophet of the Scarab. Might need to
I'll
add
go
one
to
more.
untap. Before that, I'm gonna sacrifice a clue draw card. Then I'll go to untap. Go for turn. One of these are lands. I'm going to start by tapping 3 to cast Falthus, Shadowcat Familiar.
And Menace. I forgot about that. Oh, God. No, I only have
It'll
one dragon.
topple.
Why you do this to me?
Put the boots on Falthus. I'm not really interested in killing anyone yet. That feels rude. I'm also not interested in dying. So, going to combat.
Oh, it's a conflict of interest. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's a conflict of interest. Currently have 8 cards in hand. I'm going to swing Bird with 10 power over at Cody and a 2/2 Death Touch Menace over at Sarkhan.
Okay, Sarkhan will die.
Alright. I will declare no block and take 10 from Ethior.
Make a coup.
And
I feel like the way that you lose from this position is being greedy. Should I be greedy? It means that I have to discard a card. I'll ponder. And I will put them in this order, drawing an island and playing it. Greed not punished. Pass the turn.
Okay, heart of cards. No, I'd like a different U. Let me. No, I think my better option would be. There's nothing else I could cap. I would love more mana, or the cards that my deck wants to do the things that my deck wants to do, other than summon planeswalkers. That is important, but not the main deal. All right. She's limited with the types of cards I can cast with her, so I don't want to do that.
How close are you to implementing her?
Huh?
Yeah, 6 or 8.
She's one away.
Okay.
I will say that, like,
It's not an implementing ultimate that
Yeah,
casts
I
sorceries.
I will say she's one of the. She's mostly here for the upticks because this is a Planeswalker heavy deck. I don't have a whole lot of red instants and source. Like I said that Worldfire is my win con. I don't have a lot of red instants and sorceries that I want to cast just whenever, you know.
You want
So-
to that it's that one's red spell, so you can cast red walkers off of it. It is kind
you're
of
right.
relevant.
You're right. I forgot about the red walkers bit. I'm going to tick her up 2 damage to your face, Goblin. And then I'm going to. Well, I'm already the target, so may as well make myself more of the target. I'm already like getting punched in the face, so I may as well make myself more of a target. Smothering Tithe. Get ready for a game changer.
I can help you a lot. If I draw a land, sir, you may get 28 treasures.
Sir. And then I am just gonna pass the turn. I wish I had an extra mana, but I don't, so.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, we're gonna try this here. Tap 4. for Nissa, who's working on the world.
Who's booty shaking the world?
God.
Booty
Oh.
shaking the world. So she comes in with 5. Whenever I tap a forest for mana, it adds an additional green. Put 3 counters on up to 1 target non-creature land you control. Untap it, it becomes a... Oh. That's cool. I don't know why I didn't actually read that card. We'll do that. I'll uptick her 1. And put 3 counters on this land. Haste and vigilance. Nope, just haste. Nope, and vigilance. I will... Is it until end of turn?
No, forever.
Oh, yuck. Okay, cool, I'll pass.
Upkeep, draw. Man. Yeah, I'm very screwed. Well, you have any blockers, right, Goblin?
No blockers right now, baby.
Well, I'm gonna hope
also,
them
did
in
you?
a
I
respawn.
realized I missed it. Did you pay for your Smothering Tithe?
I did not.
Cool.
I will not either. I will swing my Ifnir at you, Goblin. It is a 4/4 with Afflict 3.
I will take 4.
Alright, moving to main phase number 2. You will trigger, I will mail 3, and I can return a zombie on from the graveyard. It's gonna be Mother Strider, Wyvern Servant, and Overcharge Amalgam. Which I cannot cast because I don't have the mana. I don't have white, cannot cast this. So I guess I'll return Mother Strider to my hand. And I guess I will cast it because I have nothing else to do. So I'll cast Mothering Strider for its 2/3 lifelink side. And no, I could have kept the instant part, but I cannot target your stuff, so. And I'll discard the card. It's gonna be Wise Mentor because I don't have white.
Novice, how scared should I be if you untap with what'll be a lot of mana? You have an all will be one Chandra emblem. I can interact with that, but I'm a little worried about the rest of it.
I'm trying to piece together a way to not die, acutely aware that you can kill me this turn.
Well, if I had Lens, I had a response to that, but I don't.
Like, right now my main focus is not dying.
I'm gonna sack a clue and draw a card and pay for Smothering Tithe.
Okay.
I'm like trying to figure out if I need to kill you. BH. We'll draw for turn. Honestly, it feels more convenient, so I'm not gonna pay for Smothering Tithe there. Play land for turn. Am I gonna play land for turn? That's an important question. Okay. I don't need to worry that much about it. I will tap 1 to move my boots over to Ezior. I don't want to play anything else this turn. Yeah. I'll play a Packed Weapon. This reads, as long as it's equipped to a creature, I don't lose the game for having 0 or less life.
Mm-hmm.
And whenever the creature attacks, it Dark Confidants and gains power equal to the CMC, or power and toughness. I will discard a Leadership Vacuum to equip it to my cat. Or I'll equip it to Bird, actually. just put all the eggs in one basket. I will go to combat step and attempt violence in the direction of novice.
You succeed at violence in my direction. So I
Right.
just die.
Draw from the curse. And we'll do this one since I revealed it for packed weapon. I'll lose 3 life. I will
So
draw for the curse.
the sad thing, would you believe that this deck is a turbo fog deck, and I have drawn none of those?
That's incredible.
So
I love that.
the entire point is I want you
Absolutely.
to attack my walkers and then I fog, so they just get net plus counters. But I have none of my fogs.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense.
Oh no.
So. Okay, cool. So I'm dead. Good game.
GG's. I make a clue.
Jeez.
Curse goes to yard.
Well,
I
Cody,
will pass the turn.
be straight
Okay.
with me. Do you have a response for his board?
I'm just gonna play it out and see what I can do. If it gets countered, we'll see what happens. We will see what
Counter
happens.
spells and I
Untap, upkeep, draw. Hey, elect. We'll play that land from the top. I'll gain a life. I will double the counters on Mothborn Hydra. Put a counter on Scythe Cat Cub. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This includes 8 off of this. So 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 7, 8. Where X is 6 to awaken the woods. Or attempt to cast it.
Well, X would be 8, right?
No, X would be, I still have to pay for 2 green. So 2, 4, 6, 8. This is the 2 green. So 2, 4, 6, 7.
8.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah. So I guess 8, X is 8.
I would like to return that spell to your hand with unsubstantiate.
Cool. Alrighty.
Personally, I get that response. I have no lands. Help.
Sounds good. I'll move to combat. And I will swing. Yeah, I got nothing then. That was the only thing. I'll pass. I'm just gonna die a sad death.
On top of keep, draw. Oh, that's not very helpful. I'll tap 2 for Talisman of Hierarchy. Unfortunately. And 1, 2. Yeah, I'm not enough. Yeah, this is pretty much the story of this game. Well, you have what you have. You have an artifact that gives +6 depending the amount of cards in hand, right?
Yep, that's the big buff right now. I have
I'll
+1, +1, +1/0, and variable.
pay a white and a generic, paying myself a 1. I'm gonna attempt to cast Dismounting Wave for it seems equal to 2 because it's reduced by 1. For each opponent, they show up to 1 target artifact or enchantment under control. I will attempt to kill that one, and I will kill the. Do I have? Ah, I don't have to choose. You know what, Cody? I'm not gonna kill anything on your board. And fortunately. So what do you have? You have a 2/2 that can block?
2/2 Death Touch.
Yeah, I will move to combat and swing the Monarch of it. It's near at you. Has afflict 3, so if you block, you take 3 life.
Block it though. You don't get to recur anything.
You're correct.
I don't see any reach on board, so I'll go ahead and take the trade. I will take
Oh.
3.
And I will pass turn.
And you're in step. I'll sack a clue. And I will go to trust it. I will play Castle Vantris as land for turn. I will then tap 2 for a Blackblade Reforged. Go to equip it to Bird. Bird currently has plus 8, 9, 10, 11, plus Pact Weapon, so I'll swing 11 over at Cody. It'll get +0/+0 from Pact Weapon.
It is code.
I'll
by
pass
the
to Flo.
way.
Oh, sorry, Code.
All
See the
good.
Jose next to it, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, I get this a lot. I'm just like, I need to put my name up front, I guess.
I forgot this deck had my signed Arcane Signet in it.
I think I'm just gonna tap blue, black, generic, and white from this. Big myself for 1, and attempt to cast my commander.
Gotcha.
And then I'll move to combat and swing Mother Strider at you, Goblin. I will have an attack trigger. I will, if you have no response, I'll draw a card and discard a card.
Sounds good.
Game 1. Oh my god, an actual land. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna discard. Ooh. At this point, step between worlds. And go ahead. It's a 2/3 coming at you with lifelink.
Already took 2.
I'll gain 2. Moving to phase number 2. Play a land for turn. That activates Temple of the False God. Fucking finally. Jesus fucking Christ. And then I'm gonna pay 2. No, I can't. That's a lie. I think that will be it. I will pass turn.
I will, in your instep, attempt to bounce your flyer.
That will resolve.
I'll go to untap draw step. I'll then play a Hand of Vecna. This also gives power equal to cards in hand, but it equips for life, so I'll pay 6. 1, 2,
GG's.
15. GG's. Sorry for the non-game.
You're fine.
Yeah, we missed so many
Thank
land drop, bro. I have 8 Rise in my hand. I have Path to Exile. Like, I didn't have the mana to cast them.
Yeah. Not a fun game to win, and sorry that I have to say that I gotta go now, because I'd love to run it back and
No
hopefully
worries.
play
I'm
against some real lands.
queuing up for a power level 2 game here. Seeing if either of you want to do another game. But
Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Bye.
GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Alright. I wanted to play this deck. Haven't played it in a while. And I also wanna, there's a part that wants to upgrade it to be a real boy deck.
So,
Hello. Give me one
I am-
second. I'm updating.
Long time no see.
Yeah.
I might just remove Rare First Bubble and put another land at this point. I guess I'll remove Rare First Bubble and I put land tax. Yeah, I think that's the best way.
No, yeah, that's what I'm doing with this deck. I haven't played this deck in a while. I'm taking my Deadly Rollick and Fierce Guardianship out of here because those are game changers now, and honestly, this deck does not feel like it justifies having those two in there when the rest of it is not nearly that powerful.
Yeah,
Uh,
same. I don't have game changers, and I don't play Bracket 3 usually because, it's an upgraded precon, but it's definitely not.
I enjoy Bracket 3. Like, I don't even mind playing Bracket 3 games with a Bracket 2 deck, but I'm just figuring, like, if this deck is too goofy for me to consider having Deadly Rollick and Fierce Guardianship in here. They're like counter to the rest of the vibe of the deck.
Yeah.
Let me just double check what all lands I actually have in here so I can.
No, I don't mind either. It's just unfortunate.
Yeah, I already have one of those.
I was one short from casting everything. I had my card in my hand that gives all my zombie fine. Like,
Oh.
I was gonna survive on him for sure, but didn't have white.
By the way, Caleb, I asked them last game, but are you cool with me streaming this game?
Oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Cool,
I
cool, cool.
don't care.
Oh, you asked? I never heard. I would have said no. You're not cool.
Oh
Rip.
no.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Let me see what else do I got here. What other possible lands do I have that I can put in here? I guess I could put in a basic, but then I have to find my fancy basics so I can match the rest of the deck.
Yeah, I kind of want to go back to 36 lands, but I don't know what to remove, to be honest. So I'll just keep trying.
Oh, actually, this makes sense.
Yeah, it does. That's a pretty good card too.
Yeah, it's a mutate deck, so I may as well have an extra body if I need it, and if I don't, then cool.
Right.
Okay.
You're not playing a Planeswalker deck?
No, I'm not playing. That deck's bracket 3 for sure. She didn't do what she intended to do, but like when I can get into a position where I have Mila out and enough fogs in hand to prevent you from getting rid of my walkers, she kind of starts snowballing. I just didn't get any fogs.
Can I get lands? Jesus Christ. Nope, no lands, so I'll have to mug. Did do turn orders.
Right, I'll keep this hand.
On all mulligan for sure. Soul Ring, but no lands. Let's try something.
Also, before we begin, I must do a thing. Caleb, pick a number between 1 and 10.
2.
1, 2. Floki, a number between 1 and 9.
6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Tiago, a number between 1 and 8.
5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we have the Happy Dead Squirrel, Squid Fire Knight, and Weird Angel Flame as our sticker cards.
Alrighty.
Oh my god. Thank god. This is actually playable. Bro, I got Lentax in my
Ooh,
last
Happy
turn
Dead
is a
Squirrel's the one
plane.
with Infect. This is gonna be fun.
Whew. I was close. I was really close.
5, 6, 7.
I'm ready
this
to.
This is keepable. Oh shit, this is keepable for sure. If any of y'all want to know what stickers I have access to, just let me know. I'm just gonna put these off to the side.
Anybody not ready?
I'm
Cool.
good to go.
I will turn 0, cast Leyline of Anticipation, giving all my spells flash.
Alright.
I'm gonna play a plane for the turn and pass turn.
My turn. I'm going to draw. And I'm going to play a forest. I pass.
Draw for the turn. I will play Terramorphic Expanse. And I'll crack it to search my library for an island, and I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw. I am going to. I was about to. Toss in Thornwood Falls tapped, and I will gain a life and pass.
At your end step, tap 1, cast Lentax. So if
Right.
somebody has more land than me, I can search up to 3 basics. On top of the draw. I'm gonna play Unholy Grotto. I can tap 4 colorless, so I can pay a black and tap it to return a zombie from my graveyard to the top of my library. You know, I'll pass turn.
My turn. The draw. I will play a pump. And I will play my commander, Belbe. Now, the commander has very relevant text. Whenever somebody, no, at the beginning of the post-combat main phase, any player gains 2 colorless mana for each of my opponents that lost life that turn.
Okay.
Meaning, if one of you attacks someone that isn't me and they do damage, you gain a Soul Wind trigger. Also, if you lose life because you are also one of my opponents, if you lose life by yourself before your second main phase, you get a Velvet trigger.
Okay. So, and if we deal damage to if multiple players lose life, that's multiple Velby triggers?
Multiple Velvet triggers, except me, because I'm not my opponent.
For each opponent. Yeah,
Right.
okay, cool.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
yeah.
Okay, I pass.
Well, you just changed my game plan.
Tap, upkeep, draw. I will play a Thornwood Falls, tap, gain a life, and I will pass turn.
Okay. You also changed my game plan. I was possibly going to do some ramp, which might have helped Floki out, but instead I'm going to play this swamp, and I'm going to pay 2 to summon Roberta. At the beginning of my upkeep, I and target opponent each reveal the top card of our library. We each lose life equal to the mana value of the card revealed by the other player, and then we put the card we revealed into our hands. I'll pass the turn.
I lied though, I cannot cast what I wanted to do, so I'll pay 2 and cast a Fairward Tone. And Tau Bell. Untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play a Prairie. No, you know what? Do I really want to miss a land drop? I want to tap. No, I'll play Prairie Stream, Intercept, because I don't have 2 basics. And I will pass turn.
My turn. Top draw. Yay, it's a land. It was afraid. So. Okay. So, who has the most life? You have a blocker. So, Caleb, you are getting attacked by the elf. 2-2.
Okay, I'll take 2.
Okay, wonderful. I go to my to my post-combat main phase. And I gain 2 mana. And I'm going to spend one mana and a black to cast Shepherd of Wrath. And I'm going to spend 1 mana and a green Compost. Whenever a black card goes to one of my opponent's graveyards for any reason, I draw a card.
Ooh,
You're
okay.
gonna like me.
And then I pass.
I
Yeah,
tap
Compost is a
upkeep,
messed up card.
draw.
I don't understand how it's like $1.50. It's insane.
Because not everybody plays black, right?
Yeah.
I'll tap 3.
I have a
tap,
friend
play-
who does not want to put elephant grass in their deck. Not elephant grass, carpet of flowers in their deck because they're too afraid of like having an opponent that it doing nothing because there's someone at the table who doesn't play blue. And I'm like, that is so rare. Like,
Yeah,
there's-
not gonna happen. I've never been in a table that doesn't have at least one opponent playing black.
Hmm.
And I'll pass. I just
Okay.
played a
Signet.
Quickstone.
Okay.
Yeah.
Upkeep, Floki, you and I are going to duel. So we're gonna reveal the top cards of our library, and then we're gonna each take damage equal to the opponent's card's mana value.
1.
0. Damn it.
Micro breaker, bro. Damn it.
Okay.
This is black
Well,
card
no,
going
you
forward.
draw.
Trigger.
You draw that card.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking 1. You take nothing. I was hoping that both of us would take damage, but sure. And then I'll draw for turn.
That actually changes stuff.
You don't have any creatures over there, right? Right though, Floki?
No, but I have flash.
Also, minor correction here. When I played that land, I gained a life. So when I took 2, I would have gone 41
you
to
have-
39. So I'm gonna fix that.
Okay, you gain
Um, I'm going to move to combat, and I'm going to swing at Caleb. I'm sorry. For 2.
Yeah, that's fine.
Second main, I will get 4 mana off of Belby because I took damage and Caleb took damage.
Oh, no.
Uh,
So, what? Interesting.
I am going to toss down a forest. I am then going to so I have 4 mana floating. I'm going to spend 3 of that 4 mana and a green for Toski, Bearer of Secrets. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, I draw a card. I'll use that remaining floating colorless and a green, and I'm going to cast 3 visits. I will search my library for a forest, put it onto the battlefield, and shuffle.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm drawing you cards. I'm getting you ramp. I'm a fun guy, you
I was
know.
gonna miss my end drops, so I appreciate that. Well, in response, I'll do it. Do you have any more mana?
I have 1 black up.
I'll tap a blue and a generic to cast Stonkscape Familiar. My white and black spell costs 1 less. It's a 1/1 Firebird.
That's a good one.
Where's okay? That's breeding pool. I have the Triome in here, right? I have my boy's Triome. He's from this place. Was it at the top of my deck? No.
That's right. He's from that place.
I'm passing the turn. Yeah, and
Tap upkeep, trigger, land tax. You have more lands. I'll go search for 3 basics. What was gonna draw? They're my fixed expense, so I don't mind.
yeah. I'm searching for Zagoth Triumph. If I don't find it, I'm gonna grab breeding pool or something. Let's see. Is this a
Oh, I
world in
need-
which I don't have? There it is, Zagoth Triumph.
I need black actually, so I'll go search for.
It should be the only triumph you can run.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, it is the only. I was just unsure if I had it in this deck somehow, which is weird because he's an Ikoria boy. I would hope that I have it in the deck.
Yeah.
If not because it's the best card land to run in the deck, because theme.
It would be crazy if I had a way to ping people, because I could cast stuff on opponent's turn and have flash at the moment with that extra mana. That would be cool.
Yeah, but it's only during your turn that you gain.
Ah, you're right. Fair enough. Alright. I will untap. I'll play a swamp for the turn. And then I'm gonna move to combat, and I'm gonna swing my Stopscape Familiar at Novice.
I will take the 1.
And then moving to main phase number 2, I have 2 mana left. 2 on top, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It doesn't tap for quota, unfortunately. So let me just do some math here. So there'll be 2 generic. Well, it's reduced by 1. I need colors more than I need generic at the moment. That is crazy. So white, black, blue. That'll be my commander, and I can do only 1. Yikes. I will do this. I'm gonna tap a white, a black, and a blue. My commander is reduced by 1 because of Stopscape Familiar. I will cast her. And then if there's no response, I'm gonna tap 1. No, actually, yeah, I could do that on Flash Speed. I'm done. I do have 2 generics still, which I cannot actually use, which feels super bad. So I'll just pass turn. Didn't use that generic, unfortunately.
Okay, my turn. Tap draw. Okay, so I am going to tap this guy. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie in play.
Which
In
is...
play.
Oh god,
In
yeah.
play.
So,
Oh my god.
That's 2 zombies.
Let me check. Shepherd of Rot is the name of this fellow.
I
No,
think...
it's in play. It's in play. It's
Well,
not
it's
for
the card itself, the wording, it's from an old set, so it might have gotten errata, but I think it is.
Yeah.
I think it does work the way that we think it works, where it counts everyone's.
That's good. Oh my god, that's gonna be crazy.
Let me check. Oh, I got it. Each player loses 1 life for each zombie on the battlefield. Yeah, it's all of them.
It's all of
so
them.
how many zombies are there?
2, right?
I have
Only
2.
1 from me.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
the Shepherd
everybody
and
loses 3 life.
Verena. 3?
3, yeah.
Yeah.
Where's the other one? Oh,
my
Belby's a
commander
zombie
is a
also. For some reason, I forgot Belby was. Because she's Phyrexian, so my brain, Phyrexian and zombie are different, you know?
Yeah, but she's actually a princess, an elf princess that got like reanimated by the corrections.
Hmm. It's just weird because you'd think that it would be Phyrexian as her type, because when they bring people back, it's usually Phyrexian as the creature type.
Maybe it got. Maybe it got.
I don't think it would have
errata.
gotten errata
Yeah,
because
it's
I
a
think
par-
the
It did get errata that is now a correction in addition to being a zombie elf. It's a correction zombie elf.
Okay, so they added Phyrexian
But,
on there, but she is still a zombie. Okay.
Yeah, she's still a zombie and an elf. So I pass combat. Second main phase because I have opponent's lost life. I gain 6. So draw. I'm going to play the Battlefront Khrushchev for 4. It can be blocked by more than 1 creature, and creatures I control with +1/+1 counters on them can be blocked by more than 1 creature. And then I have 4. I'm going to tap these 2 and the 2 I had to cast Sinister Monolith at the beginning of combat on my turn. Each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life, and I can blow it up to draw 2 cards.
Okay.
Which I might do. I pass.
Alright. Untap draw. I will play an Alchemist Refuge. And I will tap 4. And I'll play Dual Destiny. And I'm choosing Merfolk as
Gamers?
creature type.
Oh. Make sure you don't want to choose gamers.
Unless- Yeah.
Are zombies?
How about employees? Assembly workers. They're the ground upon which this game is built.
Yeah.
Assembly work.
No, path turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, Floki, you and I are going to Keen Duelist trigger again.
And land.
Land. Neither of us take damage. Okay.
Like I need more lands right now.
Well, it doesn't really matter right now anyway. I am going to slap down the swamp, and then I'm going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to mutate Brokos onto Tusky.
Right?
Ooh.
6 is trample indestructible whenever a creature deals combat damage to a player. You draw a card.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
First
must
creature.
attack if favored.
Yes. I'm going to move to combat. Keen Duelist is going at Caleb, and Brokos is going at Tiago.
Alright.
Big 2.
Yeah, and then that's 6 commander damage coming at you,
6
Tiago. Yeah.
6. Okay, well, at least I have something to do now. I'll take them.
Okay. I will draw 2 cards. Second main phase, I will make 2 colorless. I will do nothing with it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm good. I'm going to pass the turn.
And step, tap a black for Crypt Breaker. It's a 1/1 zombie that can pay 2 and tap it to discard the card to create a 2/2, and I can tap 3 and tap zombie I control to draw a card. Untap upkeep and then tax. I will not activate it. Draw a card. Oh my god. I'll play a swamp for the turn. And I think I'll just it's true I do have more generic I could use, but I guess I could do that. But then I would be free to attack. You have a 3/4, I have a 4/4. Don't have any blockers. Yeah, I will move to combat, and I will attempt to swing Varina at Missing and Crypt Breaker at Caleb. I do have an attack trigger if you have no response.
I got no blockers. Well, I have
No
no response
response.
either, yeah.
So I'll draw 2, and then I'll discard 2. I'm gonna discard 2 lands, because fuck this shit. I'm out. Which is actually what is it gonna be? I need more voodoos. I'll do a this and fuck, I queued down here. And then I'll gain 2. And then yeah, go ahead.
I will take the 4 damage from Varina.
And that'll be my turn. I'll pass turn. With 6
You
cards.
didn't use the 4 mana that Velvet gave you.
I need pip. I don't need colors.
Next turn.
It's crazy because I have all my cards that I love to have without extra mana because I don't need extra mana for early on.
Wonderful. So, Sinister Monolith triggers on my upkeep. No, at combat. Okay. I will go to combat. Sinister Monolith triggers. Each opponent loses 1 life and I gain 1 life. I'll attack with nothing. I'll go to my second main. 6 mana. Oh. pay 1 black, and I'll cast Vicious Rumors. It deals 1 damage to each opponent. Then each opponent discards a card. Then each one puts the top card of the library into their library, to the graveyard, and then I draw a card.
And then
Well,
you
you-
gain a life.
But you'll be drawing a
Yes,
card
I did
from.
make a I'll
go
draw many cards from that. I draw gain a life. So.
1 second.
Discarded a land and milled a land.
Okay.
I'll discard the land,
Done.
mill it in.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. So I have to discard a card.
And then mill a card.
I am going to discard Rhinewood Falls, and I'm going to mill You Find a Cursed Idol.
You got no cards from that. Great. I'm going to have a green and 2 of my mana. Cast Garruk's Uprising. Enters, does nothing. Then I'm going to tap this to cast Stone Coil Serpent for 5.
Is that a problem?
The Stone Coil enters. Each trample protection from multicolor, it enters with 5 counters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. +1/+1 counters, and because of Garruk Uprising, I draw a card. Not what I want. Maybe. And I pass. Also, I'm still holding the Shepherd of Rods, so if everybody wants a bunch of mana, I can give them to them. I give you 6 mana. You're nice to me.
For what?
You know.
Untap,
Two
draw
spells.
for turn. Okay, yeah. I will tap 3, and I'll play my Steambed Architects. And it has. I'll put a counter on Duel of Destiny. So the my Steambed Architect is now at 3/4. And then I'll pass turn.
Okay. Floki. Once more.
Yes. All right, we got this.
Okay. I've got 3. 4. I mean.
I got the 3.
4. So I'll take 3. You take 4.
Sounds good. It's midnight clock.
Mine's Vengevine, or I cast a spell if it's the second creature spell. I cast this turn and I return Vengevine from my graveyard to the battlefield.
So do you have 6 mana this turn? Scary.
Yeah. On second main phase, I will.
Yeah.
Okay. Combat. Or I've only dealt the 2. That's 4. That's 4 colorless. I'd need to deal damage to Caleb for 6. I am going to move to combat, and I am going to swing Brokos at Tiago.
Alright, I block with my protection sneak.
All right, so 1 damage tramples over, and I'll draw a card.
Yes.
Okay. Second main phase, I will gain 4 colorless. I will spend 2 of it and a green to cultivate. Search my library for up to 2 basic lands, reveal those cards, and then I will spend, and just for the sake of shortcutting, I will spend the 1 of the remaining colorless and another green to Farseek.
And for the sake of making it quicker, go ahead, sorry.
So I'm gonna grab 2 basics, 1 to hand, 1 to battlefield, and then I'm gonna grab a not forest and put it to the battlefield.
In response, I'm going to tap 2 and cast Symmetry Reaper, reduced by 1. Other zombie control gain +1/+1. I can tap pay 3 and tap it to exile target creature from a graveyard and create a 2/2. And yep.
Um,
Are you gonna be passing turn? Guess
no, I have one more thing to do, which
I-
I'm wishing I might have done that earlier.
No, it's no reason. I don't have a card draw, so I could activate land tax to make it quicker.
Watery Grave, for the Farseek. I won't be shocking it in. And then, what do I got here? I should grab myself an island. I'll grab an island and a forest, considering I'm short those as basics. Forest. Island. I'll have the islands come in. Forest will go to hands. Watery Grave comes in tap. Okay. I am then going to play Simic Growth Chamber as land for turn, bouncing this forest to my hand. And then I will take my remaining floating colorless and add 3 to it. And I'm going to summon a wolf in squirrel clothing.
What? Oh, I see.
So it's going to have the squirrel sticker.
You may put the name sticker on it. So how much can you do with -1/-1?
2. So -2/-2 to everything.
To everything?
Oh no, wait, up to X target creatures,
Oh.
where X is the number of unique vowels on that sticker. Never mind. Oh, it's literally just -1/-1. Never mind. I thought that it was better than it is. It's not. It's
Well-
a sticker card. What am I saying? I'm gonna give 2 things -1/-1.
You have to declare it as
yeah.
you cast it.
I have to
Not on
when it
ATB
enters.
trigger.
It's an ETB trigger.
Um,
There is only one thing on the board it can kill.
2, 3. I have one. One.
D-
I have
don't
a
your
1/1
isn't your
here.
stuff getting buffed?
No, it's not a zombie.
Oh, you're right.
It's not a zombie. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, yeah. Enters. I'm going to target the Shepherd of the Rot and the bird.
Okay, I'm going to activate the Shepherd of the Rot. Everybody loses 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life.
Okay.
And in response to that, I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm gonna cast Midnight Talk. Which can
What does
tap for
that do?
blue. It can tap for a blue, or I can pay 3 to put an hour counter on it, and at the beginning of each upkeep, I add an hour counter on it, and when it has 12, when it has 12 counter on it, shuffle your hand and graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards, exile.
Okay.
All right.
That will be my turn. I'll pass.
Untap, upkeep, trigger, the 2, Midnight Clock, and land tax. I'm gonna go search for basics. Oh no, I was gonna draw so many good cards. Fuck me. I'll get an island and a plane. I won't get 3, I'll just get 2. Because you definitely have more lands than me.
A little bit.
So this guy dies. Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
Tap upkeep, draw. Oh, let's go. That's even better. Guess what I got? Tap 1. Sol Ring.
Mm.
I need card draw at the moment. Like, for real. So I think I will do card draw. Yeah. I will have to keep myself some money up, so 2, 3, 4. Make it fun. I'm gonna move to combat. And so what do you have over here? You have a 2/2.
2/2 and a 2/3. If you're talking to me.
You guys creature. Yeah. You have a big creature. You have a 3/4 and a 5/5 with protection from Melt Scholar, so that's scary as fuck. Can't do anything about that moment. So I guess I will have a 2 or 3. Fuck. I want a card draw. So bad. Sorry, brain fart. I think I'll just do one attack, unfortunately, for this time, yeah. I'm gonna swing Varina. You will have to block. So protection from multicolor. That means you don't. You would do damage to my creature. I'm gonna swing Varina at you, missing, because I love you.
Oh.
I have an attack trigger. I'll draw a card and discard a card.
All
Unless
right.
you have response.
I think I'm gonna block the wolf in squirrel's clothing. I'm
Copy.
block with the
I'll
wolf in squirrel's clothing.
I'll discard a swamp, and I believe that will be my turn.
Draw a card because of the wolf.
I think that's all I can do, so I will pass on.
Wonderful, my turn. Untap draw.
I have a trigger, midnight clock. I'll just do it without saying it now.
This is embarrassing.
I do gain 1 life when I attack. I guess I had more mana, but it don't matter. Yeah.
What creatures are there? See.
I only got Brokos in the King Duelist.
I have a 2-2 and a 2-2 personally.
Alright, so I'll go to combat. My Sinister Monolith triggers. I gain 1 life, everybody loses 1 life.
Oh.
And I go Velvet triggers. I gain 6. And I'm doing this mostly to gain life, to draw cards. So I'll play 1 of these and 1 of these. And I play the finality side of Find Finality. I may put 2+1/+1 counters on a creature I control. All creatures get -4/-4 until end of turn.
No,
I'm
Roberta.
going to put them here.
Well, we have Civic Player. Do you have a response to that?
No, I do not.
I will pay 2 and attempt to negate.
Okay. You successfully negated.
Cool.
I don't want Mugwort to
I
die.
used 4 in that. I have 3. I'm going to play a swamp. And I play a Daring Fiend Bonder. These 2 and the other 2. Okay, and I pass.
I do have a question about your commander.
Yes.
Theoretically speaking, Tiago, if your commander would be gone from the battlefield in combat, would you still get the 2 mana per damage per player if it comes back on the battlefield?
Yes.
In phase 2?
It's a beginning of it's second main phase trigger, so actually is it post combat main phase? Is it literally just
If you
second
have
main phase
multiple
now?
combats, you get multiple.
Well, is it?
if you
I'm curious if she was
multiple
errata.
combats, you get multiple triggers.
Yeah, but I'm saying if it's not on the battlefield, as you enter post-combat main phase, you get the trigger.
And the trigger doesn't happen.
Okay, cool. That is what I wanted to do.
If you have like a flicker wisp, you can fizzle the trigger. But if she's dead and I do damage,
Okay,
with
now it
something
says
on my
beginning of
upkeep,
each post combat main phase. Okay, so it does still work the way that you want it to work.
yeah. And if, for example, if I do damage in my upkeep and she's dead and we cast her, I will also gain the life even if she wasn't there when the damage was done. Your
Yep.
turn, Caleb.
Yeah, so go for turn, and I tap 3, and I'm playing Adaptive Automaton.
it won't
I'm
work.
choosing Merfolk.
No way.
Get another counter. Let's see.
That doesn't look like a Morpho. I need my glasses.
And I don't really need it. I'll pass turn.
Okay.
You don't want to have the mana? I could let you swing if you want.
Like, I was thinking about it, but I was like,
Bluesky. Duel.
okay.
Oh, yeah, again. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Crossing
And
Grip,
then-
3 mana. So you take 3.
I'm super happy you got me my land that gives me lifelink. I appreciate that,
And
sir.
then I will draw for turn.
Vault of the Encourage roll.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah. I'm going to play Forest for turn. I will pay 1, 2, 3. Actually, I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna summon that Vengevine I got the other turn. Oh, this is untapped. Has haste whenever I cast a spell. If it's the second creature spell I cast this turn, I'm gonna return Vengevine from my graveyard to the battlefield. I will move to combat. I will swing Brokos at Tiago, and I will swing the Vengevine at Caleb.
The Vengevine is 4/3.
4/3.
I'll block
Oh.
it with my Aquitect.
Okay, so they both.
I'm going to block Rocco's
My Aquitect gets a +1/+1 because of Duel of Destiny, so it's
Oh, okay. No
Don't call
shenanigans.
something.
play with 5/6. Yeah.
You're blocking with just the serpent?
Yeah.
Okay, so I still draw a card because 1 tramples over. Second main, I will make 4 colorless. I am going.
Or you attack. Who did you damage? Oh, you
I-
damage all
I-
of you. Yeah, I see. Yeah.
Wait, actually, no, wait, no, I didn't damage. I damaged you with 3. I only make 2 colorless. You're right. I didn't damage Caleb.
No, because you. No, you only make 2, right?
Yeah, I only make 2. So that could change my calculations a little bit. If I do that. 1, 2, 3.
Do you guys have a creature in your graveyard? Oh, yeah, you do have that.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'm probably good. I am going to, let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to exile 6 cards, and pay 2, 2 like this. I still have the 2 floating, the 2 colorless floating. I'm gonna dig through time. Look at the, look at the top
What?
7. Put 2 in my hand. Rest in the bottom of the library in a random order.
And you have a trigger from your monster in the graveyard, right?
Creature spell.
Just creatures.
Okay. Well, in response to casting this, I'm gonna pay 2 and a black to activate Symmetry Reaper. I'm gonna exile your guy that is in the graveyard, Missing Novice.
Okay.
And I'll create it to
In response to that trigger, because I guess this is on the stack still, I'll spend my 2 colorless, and a blue, and I am going to flash in Hydroelectric Specimen.
I didn't think you had the flash.
Yeah. I didn't think the flash was going to be relevant. Turns out it is. So, Vengevine trigger on the stack. Vengevine returns to the battlefield.
Well, in response to that, I'm gonna tap a black and a generic to tap this Crypt Breaker to discard a land and create a tap to 2 zombies.
Okay. Now I will do the dig through time. I was hoping to maybe
It is
get
not
something
tap,
other than the Hydroelectric Specimen, but it works. 1, 2, 3, 4.
It's not tapped actually.
5, 6, 7. God, I am not getting any of the specific cards that I made this deck to do funny sticker things, and I'm not getting any of my stickers. I am going I'm gonna grab Black Market Connections.
Right?
Which I can't cast this turn, actually. Wait, never mind. Maybe I don't want to grab Black Market Connections.
That sucks. If only you didn't flash in something.
I'll grab Soul Ring. Pay 1, cast Soul Ring. And then... I'm just gonna pass the turn at that point.
At your end step, I'm going to tap 2 and activate Varmina, which I can exile 2 cards from my graveyard to create a tap 2 zombie. I exiled 2 lands. And then I'll move to untap, upkeep, midnight clock again, so plus 5. 8. It's crazy to think I still have flash. Draw for turn. Oh, that's fun. It's actually a card I've been meaning to play. I'm gonna cast play Vault of the Archangel. I can tap for colorless. I can pay Orza +2 and give my creature death at the lifelink until end of turn. And then, sorry,
Right?
it's a land. I can pay 4 to give my stuff death touch and lifelink until end of turn. So I'll tap 2 and cast Contain and Construct. It's a card that I just upgraded that I never tried. Whenever you discard the card, I can put it. I can exile that card. If I do, I can play it this turn.
It's only you.
Yeah, it's only me. It is only me. Do I wanna? I kind of want a card draw. Yeah. So that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll have left with 5 mana. I'll be left with 2 mana. That's not enough. I need a lifelink in the moment. My stuff is not so big. Decisions here. I can't give them menace. That's very unfortunate. So if I give them, don't give them lifelink. I think I'm fine for a turn. Yeah. I will move to combat and you know, we've had such a good love, you and me. Missing, might as well keep it like that. Give it 5/5. What the world was like. I will swing my 2 zombies novice at you, and I think that'll be all actually. Yeah, I do have an attack trigger.
They're 3/3 zombies?
Correct. I have an attack trigger though if you have no response.
I got no response.
I'll draw 2, then gain 2 and discard 2, which ooh, that is fun. Do I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. I think that's the right move. I'm gonna discard Temet and Golgiza. Trigger Construct. Okay. I'm gonna exile Temet.
Okay. I draw 2 cards.
I'm gonna block one of the zombies with Hydroelectric Specimen, and I'll take 3.
Sounds good. And moving to
the zombie survives.
Yeah, the zombie survives. Hydroelectric Specimen's only have 1 core.
Fair enough. Moving to main phase number 2. I will tap 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 blue, 1 white, and 1 colorless. I will attempt to cast Temet, which is the new commander that reads Vigilance Menace. Whenever you attack, draw a card and discard a card, and each zombie you control gain +1/+1 for each card drawn this turn. And with that, that will be my turn. I will pass turn.
My turn.
I will get a
draw.
Clay trigger. 5 mana left. Yeah, that's
So I'm going to go to combat. Everybody loses 1 life. I gain 1 life.
Ow.
Missing.
Yeah.
You are getting low on life, so I will attack you with the Daring Fin Bonder. It's a 5-1.
I'm gonna take the 5.
Oh, I wanted you to block it.
I know.
Take the 5.
Wait, I
second-
made. Go ahead, sorry.
Second main phase, I'm going to gain the 6. But I don't have any colors. Pretty hard with no colors.
You have black and green.
I will say
Yeah,
this.
but I need 2 green.
There are two lands I should have untapped because I do gain 2 mana from casting from damaging you, novice.
Yeah.
So I'm going to cast a Cultivate using 2 of my special mana. So I get 2 basic land cards, reveal them, put them into the battlefield and tap, and the other into your hand. Okay, so library, I will get the forest. I will get another forest. 1 forest will go into the battlefield, and another into my hand, and I will play it as my land for turn.
Nice.
Then
Still not
I
2
will
green
play-
untapped.
yeah, still no 2 green, but what will you do? I'll play Nyxborn Hydra with 1 X equals 4, 5, 6, 7. So X equals 7. Just with 7 plus 1 counters. And it's a Trample Reach Hydra and Garrock's Uprising trigger, so I draw a card. Oh, and it's a dual land, great. And I pass.
Okay, untap, draw for turn.
Wait, that's right. So it should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'll tap 3 and I'll play Hadana's Climb. I'll go to combat. I'll put a counter, +1/+1 counter on the adaptive automaton. And I'll tap it to no. I'll just go to combat and I will swing at what do you have untapped over there, Floki?
I have a 3/3, a 2/2, a 5/5, and a 5/5. No flying.
Okay. Okay. So then I'll tap my Seambed Aquatech to give it a +1/+1 and Island Walk until end of turn, and I'll swing the adaptive automaton at you, Floki. It
How much?
is a 6/6.
I will declare no blockers. Take 6.
And then on my end step, I get 2 floating mana. I won't use them.
Okay. My go?
That sucks for you, dude.
I'm going to untap, upkeep, Floki.
Oh my god, again?
Once again,
Come on, bro.
Because you're
You
the
wanna
only one
use
at the table who
card
does it. It's because Caleb benefits off of card draw.
So do I. Is,
I get- oh, you're
Rotox
right.
Book of Viewboard.
That is true.
All you cast.
Well, no, it says
yeah.
you put the card you revealed into hand. It's not a draw trigger.
No,
So,
it's true.
0 damage to you.
Take 4.
Okay.
You take 4. And that is exactly the card I
You're
wanted.
killing yourself over there.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm going to scoop at sorcery speed here because I have to get to work. So
I was gonna kill you, so.
Okay.
yeah. So I'm unfortunately need to scoop. I
Well-
wanted to see if I could do anything neat on my turn. The answer was no. I could have K-gripped something or board wiped, but knowing I have to leave the game, I didn't want to do that because that's just a dick thing to do.
You're leaving at sorcery speed, so at instant speed, I'm gonna pay a white, a black, and 2 generic to cast Ratatouille of Uberg, which has Ward 2 and Vigilance, and give all my zombie vigilance. And if a legendary control dies, I create a 2/2 token copy of it. I've casted this as your board wipe response. And make a copy of these 2.
I'm not board wiping because I think that would have
I
been
know.
but yeah.
It will help me. It will
Also,
help me a lot, actually.
it is worth noting, even if I was killed rather than scooping, you do still get an end step to respond to do things on, even if a player leaves the game.
Oh, that is fair to know.
Yeah. If someone loses on their turn, you still go through their steps and phases.
And step, I'll pay 2 and activate my commander to exile 2 cards and create a tap token zombie.
Thanks for the games.
GG's.
Welcome.
Okay, I've gotta get into work here. We should go raid somebody. Let's see. Who do I want to toss things to? Let's see if there's anybody playing Magic right now. Anybody playing specifically webcam Magic. Also, give me 1 second though. Let's see here. Someone is playing webcam Magic. Shauna Gills.
I guess I'll trade over my own Malcolm.
So we're gonna go for there. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I will be catching y'all later. If you're on YouTube, it is twitch.tv/SaunaGills.